Hello everybody, welcome to part 6 of Teak's case study. I'm very sorry I haven't actually had a chance to put part 5 up yet. Had a super busy week last week with the Prepare Yourself for Foaling challenge. Oh look, I have ears. We had a really busy week, a lot of people in the challenge. I learned lots. I think everybody who did it learned some stuff, so thank you all to all of you who were part of that first challenge. It is a beautiful day here today, as you can see. Teak has just had herself a bath because it's hard work being heavily pregnant and black in 31 degrees, which is what we've got here today. Probably the first time in my life I can remember having this temperature in Palmy. But so she's just had a bath, so she's nice and shiny and clean and cool for us. Getting very agitated because she wants to go and have something to eat. So we'll crack on and have a look at her. There are some noticeable differences this week, so I'm probably going to start pH testing next week, and we'll be putting the alarm on her soon as well. So she's 324 days today, and mares they generally go around that 335 to 342 days. So hopefully not too far away. Her owner's going to try and find out what gestation her last foal was, so we can use that to help try and gauge how long she will go this time. So we'll jump in and have a bit of a look. So the first change really is a little bit, I'll just turn your camera around, is a little bit in the udder here. So the udder is quite full. You can see there's almost a continuous line down into the teat from the top, so I still imagine that we will get a bit more milk in there before it's all said and done. But if you do have a look from the back, if I just lift up her tail, you can obviously see that hasn't been there before. That's her bag starting to hang down and build up there. So not too much in the way of her vulva changing. Oh, sorry, sun's a bit bright there. So not too many changes there yet, again, which is good, but definitely a shift in her udder being quite full, and I was just cleaning it before, and it is quite solid as well. So that is exciting. You can see hopefully there's a couple of dents in the teats, and as she gets, so I don't know if she'll let me touch them, but the dents are just here on the side of the teat, and as she gets closer to foaling, those dents will fill out and swell up so that it'll be less obvious a nipple and just kind of one big udder. The other change that I've really seen this week, I'll just zoom you out, sorry, I'm going to turn you around on the side, apart from the little doggo there. Just bring her around a bit. Come on, Teak. Sorry, make her move in the heat. She's probably loving me. Hey. So her belly has changed shape quite significantly. She's definitely carrying her foal a bit lower than she was. Her belly really seems to have dropped. And if we have a look at her from the back, she's carrying quite lopsided. So she sticks out a lot more on the left side there at the moment than she does on the right. And that's just to do with the position that the foal is in at this stage. So probably the first time that I've noticed a change in the shape of her belly, definitely. I mentioned last week that we thought she was getting a little bit tubby, and so that crest that I kind of wobbled last week, she's had her feet cut back just a little bit this week, and that crest is significantly smaller, so really happy with that. Obviously being a brood mare, we don't want her to not be able to feed her foal, but we also don't want her getting too porky either. So let's give you a look again from this side so you can see, hopefully, if you're comparing her to pictures, sorry, my finger over the camera, from previous weeks, her belly has definitely dropped and she is carrying the foal lower than she has been before. So that's quite exciting. I would imagine that, as I said, I'll to probably do some pH testing probably next week, and we'll be putting a foal alarm on her as well. So I'm going to try out Folap. I haven't used Folap myself before, heard a lot of good things about it, so hopefully, I'll get in so you can not brighten the light. Hey Teak. It is bright, isn't it? So hopefully I'll be able to use Folap myself and be able to provide some feedback on how I found that as well. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I am going to be sleeping here as she gets closer to her due date, so hopefully I don't miss it, because that would just be the biggest disappointment, go through this whole case study and to not be here. And I am going to be putting together a foaling kit for myself for when Teak foals. So some of the things I'm looking for at the moment that I'm going to go and grab is a Brix refractometer to test her colostrum, And I'm also going to be finding some foaling straps and a couple of other little bits as well. So I have a headlamp, I have some Aerotech Forte or similar spray for the baby's navel. We have an enema, so Fleet Microlax, something like that. And then we will go from there. So yeah, getting exciting definitely this week with that change in belly shape. Very much you can see, particularly at the back there, if I can just show you, hopefully in around this bit here, hanging a lot lower than it has been, which is exciting. And she's, as always, looking beautiful and shiny. So I will put those pictures up as sort of comparison pictures on on the case study page for you guys to look at, and I will also do last week's as well, because as I said, I haven't had a chance to get to that. Okay, so the other just wanted to touch on quickly while we were here, check out this little man in his fly net. He's got a big white face, so he's got his fly net on. Hey, Jeep, say hi. So the other thing I wanted to touch on was the Intro to Foaling online course. So for those of you that haven't seen, the course is closing to new applicants this Sunday at 8 PM New Zealand time, and at this stage I'm not sure when the course will be back up or what it will look like when it comes back up. So potentially looking at changing the structure of the course and what's involved. As I said, not sure what that'll look like, whether it will be whether I'm going to change the structure of it. So this could be your last time. You got flies. This could be the last time for a little while that you get the chance to jump on the Intro to Foaling online course. And what I have also decided to do is tonight I'm going to put the price of the course down to $200. So you're going to be saving nearly $100 US, 97 US dollars on that. So the course will be $200 from tonight right through until Sunday when the course closes. And what are you getting grumpy about? She's not happy about something, maybe bugs. And there's also going to be the option to get it for $50 per month. So you only pay $50 per month over 4 months, so the total of $200, and you get access to the course straight away in that first month after that first payment. So you get to pay it off, but you still get access to it straight away. So that will hopefully make it a bit easier for some of you guys to reach. I know a lot of you have mares in foal that are due shortly, and so I think before I put the course, take it down, that giving you the option to get it either as a $200 one-off payment or 4 payments of $50 across 4 months. That's only $12.50 a week, so pretty much the price of a gym membership, and that gives you the lifetime access to the course and all its upgrades as well. So whatever it looks like going forward, you will get all of that. So that's really it for this week. I'm going to let Teak go because she's getting grumpy and she wants something to eat. I will be here next Thursday at the latest. I might possibly pop up before then, depending on when we start doing pH testing of her udder, which I think will be good for a few of you to see her progression as she moves through the different pH ranges. And then as she does get closer to foaling, I am probably going to be coming up here at least every couple of days and probably once a day as she gets closer to popping. So I'll just give you one last look for those of you that have just joined. So there's her belly there, very much hanging quite a bit lower than it has been on the past few weeks, and getting, so there's a fly, that's what's bothering her. And her udder there, getting nice and full. Still a little way to go yet, but definitely a lot fuller than it has been. We just got a tail in the face. Get rid of the flies. So I'll leave you guys there. Don't forget to jump on. I'll leave the link to the Intro to Foaling online course in the comments, as well as the link to the Part 5 and Part 6 case studies for you guys to follow Teak. And we will see you all, if not before, then next Thursday. Say bye, Teak. Bye. Cheers, guys. Bye.